Hello, my name is Shay Klingbeil, and I'm the Alaska State Director for MUFON. Today I have a couple of UAP stories to share with you. The first one is from an Alaska bush pilot who was doing a supplies run out to a village about 10 years ago. He said it was a route he flew many times before. The day was beautiful, sunny, not a cloud in the sky, and only light winds. In other words, it was an ideal day for flying, and he didn't expect to see anything out of the ordinary. So he's just flying along, enjoying the day, and then he looks out of the window on the left-hand side, and he sees, approaching at a rapid pace, 3 glowing spheres. And they're headed straight for him. And he was thinking, oh my gosh, what are those? Well, the spheres get to about 500 feet from the airplane, and they seem to stop. But of course, they're not really stopped because they are keeping pace with the airplane. But he said that it was like they matched their speed precisely to the speed of the plane. And so it looked like they were standing still. And so they are just hovering there about 20 feet apart. So I asked him how big he thought they were, and he thought they were about 20 feet in diameter each. They were identical. And he felt that they were just observing him, like they didn't expect to come upon a Cessna out in the middle of nowhere that day, and he did not feel a threat from them. It was simply like, oh, hello. So the encounter took about 20 seconds, where they were matching his speed. And then suddenly, they just zoomed off smoothly and vanished. So pilots are very good witnesses, and this gentleman in particular is very trustworthy. So whatever he saw out there, I think it's exactly as he described. So our second tale is actually one of mine, and it occurred when I was living in McGrath, after I had moved off my parents' farm and was down in town working and living. One evening, I walked down to the Kuskokwim River after work just to look at the beautiful water and have a few moments of stillness before heading home. So this was probably about 22 years ago. And over to the east, I see a bright ball of light. It's just kind of hovering there over the trees. I'm thinking, well, what could that be? It's evening, the sun has gone down, and it's not fully dark yet, but you can tell that darkness is rapidly coming. So I think, okay, well, maybe it's an airplane on approach. And if it is, it's still cool. So most Alaskans are very familiar with aircraft of different kinds, especially if they have lived here a long time or they were born here. And to tell you the truth, that's what I thought it was. I thought maybe it was one of those really cool military planes that might be coming in, or a cargo plane. So I'm just standing there watching it, and then I think to myself, it's really strange that I don't hear anything. And the light would have changed or done something by now. I glanced at my watch, and about 5 minutes had passed. And still the light just kind of hovered there. And then it kind of blinked at me like 3 times, and it was just gone. So I still don't know what it was that I saw that day about 22 years ago. But a lot of interesting and unusual things have happened in McGrath, and I think that was one of them. So someone was bringing up Skinwalker Ranch and the Bigelow research to me the other day. They wanted to know if I had any good books on the topic. Well, this book right here, I hope you can see the author and the title. It's Skinwalkers at the Pentagon, an insider's account of a secret government UFO program. And it is an excellent book. I haven't read it in a few years, so I put it out again so that I could refresh myself with some of the finer details. It's a very good book, and it goes into some details on what was occurring with some of the families of the people, the military individuals that were involved with that research project between Bigelow and the United States government. And before we go, I wanted to add that if you're taking photos or pictures of any sort, of anything that you do not recognize or any videos, please, please do not zoom in. I know it is very, very tantalizing, and the button is right there, and it's kind of human instinct to see something interesting and want to get a closer look. We've all done it. I've done it. Please don't do it if you're going to submit the photo or video as evidence to us for an investigation. We have the ability to do that with our photo analysis software, and we can get a much clearer image. So just keep that in mind the next time you see something really cool in the sky, on the ground, or in the water that can't yet be explained. So if you have any experiences that you would like me to share in a video, or if you need to make a case with MUFON for something you've seen, or non-human contact to get some support with that, please head to MUFON.com. Thank you so much. Until next time.